Howdy and welcome to EHRD 315 online. I wanted to go over the syllabus with you so you knew what was involved in the course and what you need to do. As I said, it's EHRD 315, section 599. This course will be totally online. Here is my information. I'm in Harrington Tower, office 559. The best way to get a hold of me is by email. You can also stop by my office hours Monday and Wednesday from 3 to 5. If you can't make it then, please make an appointment. I'm very flexible about when I can meet with you. You can also, if you can't come to the office, we can also meet on Google or Skype or some other method. So just let me know. I also have the information here on the teaching assistant for this semester. That'll be John LeConte. Here's his information. He's in office 520 in Harrington, and he's available on Monday, or you can also email him too. He's there a lot as well. And he'll be involved in the semester doing some grading and some other things, so there may come a time you want to get a hold of John. There's his information. This is a description of the course from the course catalog. As you can see, it's applied human resource development in the workplace, and we'll get into more exactly what that means. Prerequisites are 203 and 210, so I sort of expect that you've taken foundations as well as employment law. The second page of the syllabus talks about what the course is about. So this course is Applied Human Resource Development, and what we're going to talk about is human resource management and how that works within organizations. And you can read through this as far as the overview, but the primary goal of the course is to equip you with technical knowledge that you will need to be effective employees as well as managers of employees. Even if you're not going to be a manager, this course will help you because we're all going to be employees. So we're going to talk about the various aspects of that. We're going to talk about environmental influences, how do we acquire human resources as far as recruiting and staffing, how do we assess and develop employees, compensate them, and then other topics like labor relations. We're going to talk about international human resource management and so on. But I also want you to note that another goal is to provide you with opportunities to develop professional competencies. And we'll do this through a variety of activities. Things like self-reliance, integrity, accountability, time management. We're going to be working with fellow students and teamwork. We're going to learn about job search skills. You're going to do a couple hands-on activities in that regard. So there's a lot of different interesting topics that I think will be very pertinent and relevant to your career. Okay, so the learning outcomes and objectives from this course, and these are important to know. By the time you finish the course, you'll be able to describe human resource management and HRD, human resource development, and kind of talk about how they're interrelated. There's often a lot of confusion about that. You'll be able to apply conceptual knowledge to human resource development interventions. Foundations, you learned a lot about the interventions, things like career development, organizational development, management training, diversity training, whatever intervention needs to be carried out, it's tied into a specific or several human resource practices. So we'll learn about that. Then defining the functions, concepts, and terms and practices of human resource management, how each is relevant to the employment relationship. The next objective is to demonstrate the use of course concepts and generate recommendations to solve problems in a real-world setting. And that's the application part of the course. You're going to learn how to apply what we're learning to various kind of real world sort of situations. You'll be able to discuss workplace issues and their consequences with other people. Okay, so you can have an intelligent conversation about diversity in organizations or how organizations perform performance evaluations and how they can do that correctly and other issues like that. Then the last objective is you'll be able to use the hands-on experience that you get from the various activities we're going to do to make you a better person when you go to an interview. Okay, as far as screening activities that organizations use and how you can do that effectively so you can get a job interview, and once you get a job interview, how can you effectively get the job? So that's pretty important. So those are the objectives. Okay, what you need for this course, you need 2 books. Okay, first you need Fundamentals of Human Resource Management, 6th edition. You can get this online or you can get a book. Doesn't matter, the ebook's fine. The other required text is Human Resource Management Application, 7th edition. Okay, here's the information for that. And we'll sometimes have some other articles or things, and I'll post those on eCampus. But as soon as possible, please get these 2 books. Since this is an online class, you do need technology. You have to have reliable internet access. We're going to have a lot of videos you need to watch. You'll be taking quizzes. You'll be communicating with other students and myself using virtual technology. So you need a pretty good computer to be able to do this. You can check out the open access labs on campus if you need to. The course is deployed through eCampus. That's where you're going to find all the materials and things you can download. Another thing kind of unique to this course is we're going to be meeting synchronously, meeting in real time. Many online courses, you don't actually meet with other students. You have a discussion board where you'll post a discussion or respond to a discussion. We're going to have discussions with each other in real time. And while you can meet in person if you would like, I prefer that you use communication technology to do that, to meet virtually. Things like Collaborate, which is inside eCampus, or you can use Skype, you can use Google Hangouts, but it needs to be something where you're actually hearing someone's voice and talking to each other in real time. And I will be attending 1 or more meetings you have throughout the semester, or my teaching assistant. So it's important that you have access to that sort of technology. Okay, the class is structured totally online, so we're going to use a variety of things. Sometimes there'll be online lectures, there'll be quizzes, discussions, videos, there'll be group activities, individual activities, and so on. Okay, and even though it's online, I really expect that you're going to be engaged. That's important. You'll get more out of the course if you're engaged in the course and you're participating in the course. And I offer several opportunities for you to become engaged in the course. So as far as grading criteria, we have several items that will add up to points you can earn in the course. So general participation, we have chapter quizzes, we have discussions, we have individual activities, which consist of a video interview screening and a telephone interview screening, and then 2 activities to be named at a later date. There are 3 exams worth 200 points. There's a total of 2,000 points. I don't put a lot of emphasis on exams because I think you're going to learn more through these other hands-on activities and discussions with your group. So this chart shows you what you need, to get an A, so on and so forth. So the idea is about getting points. Okay, if you earn enough points, you'll get an A. So 1,800 points would be an A, 1,600 a B, and so on. So the points are based off various things. For instance, the first one is general participation for 180 points. And even though it's an online class, we don't meet physically as a class. You're required to meet synchronously with your group for virtual discussions and activities. And I also expect you to be engaged with the course materials. So of this, 80 points will be determined by your group through a peer evaluation at the end of the semester, and 100 points will be determined by myself based upon your participation and engagement. As I said before, everything in the course will be on eCampus. That's where you need to go for all the information. Okay, please also note the absence policy. Okay, and here's a link to that if you ever need to look that up. There'll be a quiz for every chapter. We're going to go over 16 chapters, so that's 16 quizzes at 20 points apiece. You can use your book and your notes when you do this. There's an hour limit, and all the quizzes are due on Sunday night as indicated in the folder. Extensions won't be given since this is all programmed into eCampus. Therefore, it will go away at midnight on Sunday of the week the quiz is due. Okay, so make sure you get those quizzes because those points will add up. We will have 200 points for group discussion. This is when you meet with your group virtually to discuss course material. So that's 10 discussions at 20 points each. You can meet in person, but like I said before, I really encourage you to meet virtually, and at some point myself and or John LeConte will be meeting with you virtually with your group, so be prepared for that. There are 4 individual assignments, and you'll receive more information about this as we go through the semester. There are 3 exams. And the exams will be from anything we've talked about. It could be from the videos that you watch for each chapter, from the book, discussions. Sometimes we'll talk about current events. So it can be anything really we've done. So I really encourage you to take notes when you're watching the videos and completing other activities, because you can use these notes when you take the exams. It's open book and open note. Wanted to make note that I do have an opportunity for extra credit. These are the only extra credit opportunities that will be offered, so please don't come at the end of the semester and ask for extra credit. These are things you have to do through the semester. The first one is attending a meeting where a speaker is talking about an HR or HRD related topic. There are several places you can go to find these. The Brazos Valley ATD has great speakers that come in every month. SHRM has great speakers that come in every month. So you need to find a speaker and attend a presentation. So what you need to do is find a presentation to go to, and then after the presentation, turn in a small report. The report needs to be 2 pages, double space, summarizing the topic that was addressed by the speaker. Okay, and this gives you all the information. So if you want to do this, come back and look at this. This will give you the format of how to turn that in. You can attend as many presentations as you'd like. However, you can submit no more than 3 reports to earn extra credit, and each report earns 40 extra credit points based upon how good your report is. So that's a total of 120 extra credit points available for this opportunity. The second opportunity is to join EHRD, which is the organization here at Texas A&M for Aggie students in HRD, and it's a really good group. They bring in speakers every other week, and there's opportunities for you to serve on committees and do other activities. So if you join this group and you participate, it's defined by the organization. They assign points for things you do. If you're an active member, at the end, you would earn 60 extra credit points. If you join and earn the minimum points for active membership is determined by EHRD. So what that means is you can earn up to 180 extra credit points beyond the 2,000 points that you have in the course. And that's nearly a letter grade, so I don't curve grades, I don't offer any other additional extra credit. So you might want to plan ahead, plan on going to a few presentations, and plan on joining EHRD, just in case you need the points. Besides, it'll be a great experience for you. Okay, then I have the statement on Americans with Disabilities Act. If you need to reference that, here's the information. Here's a statement about academic integrity. I expect you to be honest, especially this is an online class, so we have to have some trust between us. So I expect that you're doing your own work and you're taking your own exams and that sort of thing. Okay, lastly, we have the tentative class schedule. This may change, but as I see it right now, we'll probably stick pretty much to this schedule. So what you want to do each week is go to the week folder. For instance, week 1 will have a folder on eCampus. Go to that folder. The first thing in the folder will be the weekly assignment sheet. You need to open that and print it, and that will be a list of everything you need to do for the week. So you want to make sure the first thing you do every week is go to that folder and open that file and look at the activities for that week, because everything will be there. It should serve as a checklist for you to make sure you have not missed anything. So other than that, this is the schedule for the semester. The exams I put in, like the first exam will be week ending February 21st, so I'm not sure which day yet that'll be on. Could be any day in there, but it's in that particular week ending. The second exam is in week ending March 27th, and the final is May 5th and 6th. So that's an overview of the syllabus. I encourage you to download the syllabus from eCampus and print it and keep that and refer to it. But the most important thing to remember is every week go to the week folder, go to the assignment sheet for that week, and follow the assignment sheet and complete all the activities. Thank you, and let me know if you have any questions.